Hey, it's Sharon again, and I'm back with my top 10 enterprise architecture questions. And this one is, which enterprise architecture framework should we choose? So you've arrived here because you searched for which enterprise architecture framework should we use or should we start with? And so I've got a few answers for you. So what you want to do is you want to focus on right sizing your framework search. So use the framework that your organization is already using. If you have an organization that has multiple locations, you want to use the same one if you can. Use one that maybe one of your partners use, or the one that's standard in your industry. So depending on your vertical industry, you may have a standard. So for example, the Department of National Defense uses one. There are ones that the federal government use. So again, pick one that's aligned with your industry. Also, use the one that is right size for your skill capacity and fits your organization's philosophy in designing solutions. So what do I mean by that? First of all, if you have a bunch of brand new enterprise architects, do what I do with all of my consulting and coaching. I start with an absolutely basic framework, and generally that will be a derivative of the FIA framework. If you want to learn more, you can go to Enterprise Architecture Coaching at architectcoach.com and learn about what I do with my coaching. So what you want to also do is you want to make sure that you've got alignment to your systems development lifecycle, the process and the methods you use. So really what you really want to do, and this is what I was alluding to in the last slide, I really want you to start with something basic and one that you have the ability to align with your solution development lifecycle. So what does that mean? If you have a lot of application development in your shop, you want to make sure that that lifecycle aligns with what you'll be using in your enterprise architecture framework. So ask yourself, does it have the ability to align with your asset and your portfolio planning methods? So if you've got methods inside your organization, which are project management, portfolio planning, and your asset planning, does your framework fit that? So meaning, does it have the ability to create the models you need, the repository you need? Does it follow with the approach and the vision that you wish to take? Now, something that I really want to emphasize, choose quickly. Don't spend an inordinate amount of time choosing your framework. Find the one that's closest to what you want to achieve quickly. If you have to, adapt it slightly. And for heaven's sake, don't waste any time looking at tools to drive your decision. Define your goal for your enterprise architecture first, then quickly choose your framework, and then finally select the tools that you will use. So finally, what's your action today? If you're looking for more information, connect with me on LinkedIn in the group called Enterprise Architecture or Architect Careers. And the other option is go to my book site and download a book sample at zoomfactorbook.com. You can also see all kinds of blog entries there. And I do an entire blog entry on some of these topics. So you can take a look both at zoomfactorbook.com as well as architectcoach.com. See you at question 7.